The 2010 NBA Finals was almost 15 years ago, and it has imprinted its legacy on a lot of people of this generation. It has some of the greatest players in the league, in history, and even the teams that played in the finals. The Lakers and the Celtics is one of the most iconic rivalries in sports, and the series further added on to that. The Celtics and Lakers actually played in the finals previously to this in 2008. That series was most known for the rekindled rivalry and the 2008 Celtics completing the best single season turnaround in NBA history. That team also had the first ever super team in league history, with them adding Ray Allen and Kevin Garnett. After completely dominating the Lakers in Game 6, the Lakers walked off in disappointment, being the final views of them in that season. But the Lakers rebounded, winning 65 games and beating the Magic in 5 games to win their 15th championship in franchise history. Kobe Bryant was on top of the league, and the Celtics' chance of repeating was negated due to the loss of KG for the season before the playoffs. Which leads us to the 2010 season. The Lakers looked much the same as the year before outside of a key addition in Ron Artest. The Celtics' key addition was Nate Robinson, who proved to be pretty vital in their bench rotation in the playoffs and in the NBA Finals. After going through a hard-fought series in 7 games against the young OKC Thunder, sweeping the Jazz, and then beating the last stand of the 2000 Suns in 6 games, the Lakers made it back to their 3rd straight finals. On the other side, the Celtics beat the Heat in 5 games and then upsetted the top-seeded Cleveland Cavaliers, who were led by that year's MVP LeBron James. This moment at the end of the series will cause shockwaves throughout the decade, which many didn't entirely know at the time. They then rematched with the previous year's Eastern Conference champions in the Orlando Magic and beat them in 6 games, leading us to the series we've been waiting for. Game 1 was a display of the Lakers' strengths as they led the entire game, stopping strong starts from the Celtics and eventually winning the game. Game 2 was a different story. Behind a dominant display from Ray Allen, who hit a finals record at the time, 8 3-pointers, which was obviously really impressive at the time. The game was tied going into the 4th, but was eventually won by the Celtics through Rajon Rondo's 10 points in the 4th quarter. Game 3 and Game 4 were very similar and opposite in a lot of ways, with the Lakers and Celtics each splitting those games. Something notable that happened in those games though was Ray Allen going 0 of 13 in Game 3 and Glenn Davis and Nate Robinson having 18 and 12 respectively in Game 4. Game 5 was much like Game 1 of the series, just from opposite teams. The Celtics led mostly, and the Lakers made a lot of runs to make it close, but evidently the Celtics did not allow themselves to lose. Kobe finished the game with almost 40, but the performance was not enough. Game 6, the Lakers were down 3-2, and they were in this position before in 08. But this game, they were not looking to fail, blowing the Celtics out by 22 and leading the entire game. Game 7 was what the series was most known for, with the game being a close one throughout. As you go through this game, it was a very ugly game. A key aspect that definitely affected the Celtics was the loss of Kendrick Perkins for size and rim protection, which many Celtics fans will say that's the reason why they lost. Nevertheless, the game went down to the wire, and this shot by Ron Artest ultimately changed the game.
Bryant looking. Artest, that's a 3. Bang! Lakers by 6 with a minute to play.
This shot would eventually be called the Kiss of Death Part 2. Rondo would then miss a 3-pointer that would have cut the lead to 1, and the ball ended up in Kobe's hands, with the trophy coming soon later. After the NBA Finals, the NBA will look really different, as mentioned before, with LeBron and a lot of other causes that would change the NBA drastically from the 2000s. If you enjoyed this video, let me know some more series that you want me to go over, and like and subscribe for more.